Ahoy everyone! Welcome to the Captain of Industry dev stream. I'm Captain Marek, and I'll be trying to... I'm playing on this map, trying to not lose, while chatting with all you guys about Captain of Industry. So welcome, welcome. Before I tell you what's gonna happen this stream, I would like to touch on one thing that in last stream we found a little issue with trucks and excavators misbehaving, and I wanted to explain what happened there. So while we have a beautiful weather on our island today, let me jump into that real quick. By the way, can you hear me well? Let me know if all the sound is all good, if the music is too loud or not too loud. You can see me on YouTube and Twitch as well. Welcome, good morning, good afternoon. So, at the end of the last stream, or not the end, actually middle of the last stream, there was this issue with these guys. This is our escape crew who's trying to escape our island. And the issue was that the trucks were not all dumping the designations here. They were kind of going all the way around to the island and like putting stuff in the sorters for, to me, unknown reason back then. Now I realized was the reason. So the reason was that they used to have just one row of designations, like that, because I was trying to save on the amount of dumped stuff, right? Makes sense. But the issue is that when trucks is trying to dump something, they will reserve the dumping designation, and no other truck can reserve it again before it's the truck is done with it. So what happened is that we had three trucks here. One truck got the reservation and two trucks went somewhere else. And the reason why it was so confusing, because I believe that the truck that got the reservation was returning from the fuel trip somewhere from the island, so it wasn't even here. It was not around, but it was reserved. So now we can see probably the same thing. This truck is going somewhere else because I removed the designation and the first one was reserved by somebody else. So the safest thing to do here is to have at least two designations. And if I do this and I send this truck back here, I believe he's going to change his mind. He's going to dump everything right here. There you go, see? Now he goes here. So that's the safest. See here, this one had it reserved before. This one was already reserved. That's why the other truck tried to go away. So yeah, this is a thing that we don't want to be kind of overcrowding designations. To not like have all the trucks flock one single designations from the big factory, so they are kind of reserved one by one. But this can lead to this situation where you know, you can think that the trucks are not behaving as they should, but there's this reservation system. Maybe we could do a better job of trying to let you know which resignations are reserved to which trucks, so you would kind of know that, oh, this one is already reserved. Makes sense. I just think it's a little complicated UI issue, probably lower priority now, but definitely something nice to have to kind of see the reservations, other than trying to click on the truck. If you click on a truck, you can see it, where it's going, but if you don't click on a truck, you don't know which designation is reserved or not. So that would be probably a nice thing. But yeah, other than that, I found no bug, no issue. All these things work correctly. The trucks are correctly dumping everything. So by making it twice as large, but using two trucks is pretty much the same speed as if I only had one truck. Even I would say even faster, because those two designations share a lot of land. So I think having it too wide is even faster than just having one truck going back and forth. So I opted to do too wide, and we are like a third way through, which I believe maybe end of the stream we can be done with it. All right. So what's up? Since last time, I've again let the game run on triple speed for like a half an hour before the stream, so that we can get more research done. We don't need to wait for that. While I was waiting, I haven't done much. I was just kind of planning a little bit. What I've done though, I have built second row of the cement. I didn't want to finish it before I just had planned, but I actually finished it because cement is really important because we use it for coal. We trade cement for coal, and actually coal is an issue these days. So I'll touch on that a little later. So I built that, but other than that, not much changed. You can see some progress on clearing up this area, clearing up this area. These excavators were just busy doing their job. Of course, all the storages worth of construction parts are filled now, so we have a lot of construction parts to use. It's great. And of course, the coal mine I was trying to keep up and keep expanding because we are. The coal is not great because, as you can see, the coal is kind of harder and harder to get, and we are using a lot of it for electricity, for smelting. So that's going to be something to look at. One thing I've done, by the way, there was this interesting thing that this pipe, the diesel coming out of those refineries, it was not keeping up. So I was low on diesel for a little bit. And as you can see, it makes 36 diesel per 60, but the pipe can only carry 60 diesel per 60. So there was a 12 diesel per 60, which was totally unable to be used. So making this pipe tier 2 solved it. As you can see, I also kind of penciled in this sour water stripper. And the reason is, as you can see, our health, the water pollution is causing a lot of issues with health. So one of the reasons for that is the sour water dumping. Sour water is really toxic, causing a lot of pollution. So stripping it can help a lot. And fortunately, stripping is not that hard. It just takes extra steam and produces sulfur, ammonia, and water, which is actually great because water we are kind of out of. We love any water we can have. And remember last stream, we were actually struggling to get enough water to our settlement and to everything it needed. Ammonia is nice, but so far I'm just going to be flaring it. I think that is not, I can't use it now, but later it's going to be very useful for things like fertilizer. And sulfur, it's also quite valuable. I can, for example, use it for rubber instead of coal. And it doesn't produce the wastewater. So by using sulfur, I'm saving on coal and saving extra pollution in this wastewater. So that's fantastic. So this is a very important process to get this done. So I'll try to unpause all this. In fact, just build it using Unity right away. And then I have to I'll reverse this pipe thing, and then this pipe can be, I'll just pause it for now before, because then we don't need to dump this at all. And now it's, by the way, exactly 2 to 1, so 18 times 2, 36. So there's no, no gotcha in the ratios. It's just 2 to 1, simple ratio. Easy stripping. And the extra water, I actually haven't plugged that in, or did I? I have it plugged in back to this kind of crossroads where the main water's coming in. So I am prioritizing the recycled water so that this is not going to back up. If I wouldn't prioritize it, this could back up and this whole thing could hold. So now the only thing left is sulfur to deal with. So I will just make a loose storage for sulfur. I'm in planning mode, which is not what I wanted. That's all right. I made it a larger storage because there might be more. And now here I can just enable this recipe, make it priority. Hopefully, I'm probably not gonna make a conveyor belt, or should I make a conveyor belt there? It's a little awkward. Oh, it's even here. That's pretty much impossible. Yeah, I kind of blocked myself. I would have to... Yeah, it's alright, they're gonna... It's only 3 sulfur per batch. Per 60, I mean, so... It's alright. There it is. There is a sour water stripping. Working as intended. And then we can immediately see our water pollution is already half, which is fantastic. Now we are actually positive health again, which health used to be a big issue. While I was actually waiting for the before the stream, the triple X, I was even getting some people from settlement because they were dying faster than refugees were coming in. Actually, on the world map, you can actually get population from the villages, and if you upgrade the settlement, if you donate, you have more. So I've actually upgraded these to level 2. I have more people, and as you can see, it's still replenishing. So there was a little issue there that temporarily got solved, but now actually it's all much better. So hopefully that's not going to be the issue. So what's the plan for today's episode? The big plan, the great plan is, as you probably saw from the thumbnail, I would want to do vehicles 2, tier 2. So I would like to do tier 2 truck and tier 2 excavator. Those are very powerful machines. They are pretty much the triple of the previous ones. As you can see, we are pretty much on our vehicle limit, 95 out of 100. So by using tier 2 vehicles, we just tripled the limit basically, which is amazing. Another thing is they're a little bit more fuel efficient, but there's a catch. They need vehicle parts 2. Vehicle parts 2, if I really just look into it real quick, just in the tooltip. It needs vehicle parts 1, we have that. It needs steel, we have that. It needs glass, and we don't have glass. You look in the research tree. Glass is right here. So it's actually quite far. It's after research lab 3. You need salt for it. It's not that easy to make glass, actually. You might be asking, am I trying to do all this episode? And the answer is no. I'm hoping I can get some vehicle parts too by using the trade. I believe it's this village. Yes, this village is offering me vehicle part glass for construction parts 3. It's pretty expensive trade, but given that I can't even make glass now, I believe this is quite good to do. And getting some glass right away might be a good idea. So even now, I'll just trade a few batches so that the price will go down for next one. So I already have 80 glass. And for 80 glass, you can already make, I believe it's 2 to 1. So for 80 glass, you can make 160 construction parts too. Vehicle parts too. And that's like a big excavator and big truck already. So I already can build these two, so that's fantastic. However, I need to actually make the construction vehicle parts too. And they need vehicle parts 1, steel, and glass. So I believe this area would be a kind of like a not temporary, but kind of a convenient, very convenient area. Do it right here. You can even see I have put some dumping designations to dump some extra land, so there's a space still for trucks to pass. I might need a little more, so I will cancel these dumpings and hoping that more trucks will finish this. This one is done. Oh, that's great. There's more space here. I will just keep removing this. So that's the plan. That's vehicle parts 2. It's quite exciting because those vehicles really speed up all the digging and deliveries, especially this digging crew. These guys, if these guys were tier 2, it would just go, you know, twice as fast at least. Definitely, they would be first one to replace probably. We have a bunch of refugees. We have new wheat farming. I'll keep exploring with the ship, by the way. In between streams, I've just defeated all the pirates which were close by. That was reasonable. They were pretty weak. But I need to keep exploring the map. Alright, so they are quickly dumping in all the things. So I can start slowly designing some little ad hoc vehicle parts 3. The thing is, the reason why I want extra space is because I need a ramp here. I need a ramp, and I cannot block this storage. This storage, they need to get the mechanical parts from it. It's very important. So I need to leave plenty space. Yes. Could be conveyor belt here. I can make, so this is gonna be vehicle parts. Steel can come in right here. I believe this is probably enough, so I need to, and let's let them keep dumping here. And glass, I think I just need a storage for that. There's no easy way to get it in on conveyor belts. I'm just gonna make a little storage here. This should be vehicle parts 2. Fairly straightforward. I will import the glass. And I have plenty of Unity, so I'm just gonna Unity build this. BG Rasta on Twitch is asking whether it would be possible to change the order of research without removing everything. It would be possible, but we have to implement it, right? I think you're asking about something like some queue you can kind of reorder to kind of have visualization of the queue on the bottom or something and be able to like drag and drop and reorder the order. It would be possible. It's just quite complicated because each research has dependencies and you can't just reorder, you know, as you wish. You have to, there's some constraints. And to have the user interface made to kind of obey all those constraints is not that easy. So it's possible, but it's not easy. So yeah, the best thing is to just you can right click it. Sometimes it cancels only the one if it's at the end of the queue, but if it has dependencies, can clear the whole queue. So it will be possible, but probably it's a lower priority for us because it's complicated problem for the research. Maybe it would be interesting to, for example, allow like a button to say move to the front at least, like for one research. Like if you can move this research to the front or move it as soon as possible based on the dependencies, right? That would be something maybe easier to implement. Just move one item from the queue that you select to be as soon as possible in the queue. So it would first lead its dependencies to be there, and then right after all dependencies, it would put it there. So if there are no dependencies, to be first in the queue. Otherwise, it would just move. That would be probably something that would, I think, fulfill what you need, but easier than just free-for-all reordering of the queue. That's a little complicated. I will trade more construction parts for glass. Because yeah, glass is good. And once this is done, I can also make storage for the construction, for the vehicle parts. I keep saying construction parts for some reason. Still in planning mode. No worries. By the way, I also turn on the stream on Steam Store, so maybe some of the watchers will show up from our Steam deciding whether this game is worth their time or not. So if you do, then welcome. And also, majority of people are watching the archives. So welcome everyone from the archives. You can still post comments, by the way. I don't think Twitch has that, but on YouTube Archive has a comment section where I try to read some comments and respond, or as you saw on the beginning of the stream, react for issues that raised that I didn't have to answer during the stream. So I can always, re-explain things. All right, and vehicle parts 2 are being made. We already have 32. Wow, that's fast. Okay, so I think we can just start doing it. Our food is the next issue. So first I will upgrade this truck. Then I'll upgrade this truck. Are we have 3 trucks here? We do. Yeah, it's all right. So first I'll get trucks so they can get loaded. The capacity on trucks goes from 20 to 60, so it's literally triple. Whole thing. That's very nice. Oh, we had some battle. All right. Already repaired the ship. Let's keep exploring. Maybe we can find something good. One thing I also noticed when I was looking at the map is that our oil rig is actually 50% out. I think it didn't start on 100%. I believe because I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. It started at like 80 or 70%. So the estimate is 400 years left, which is all right, but it's half out. So definitely finding another one, for example, I would feel much better about it, so that this is not as oil can when oil runs out. That's pretty much game over because there's such a big consumption. All the trucks need oil. I certainly cannot connect everything with conveyor belts. It's really a big deal. So keep your eyes on oil and coal. Oh my gosh, look at the coal. It's going out. Really need to keep an eye on this. The slight issue with this contract is it has so much more output than input. I cannot utilize the ship efficiently because ship currently has only 2 slots. It has 1 slot for concrete, 1 slot for coal. So the ship will, bring 83 cement for 360 coal. Or I mean, even less than that. I'll wait for the ship to arrive to see. So basically upgrading this dock and putting more coal compartments would greatly benefit this thing. Which, by the way, we can. I've unlocked it last time. And it cost 50. So I think I'll just do it. And that would greatly increase efficiency of this ship and save diesel, save time. Oh, I've upgraded the module. My gosh, not the module, the cargo depot. Okay, I can upgrade this module too. It's all right. It's gonna be all upgraded. See, so the ship arrived with 360 coal, but only 82 concrete was needed. So I definitely could use more coal storages. It is needed a lot of concrete. I have plenty of concrete. Anthony is asking, would it be possible to have an alternative input-output storage? Sometimes 2 is not good enough for symmetric perspective. Like you did with Mechanical Part 2 storage. I'm not sure what you mean. Like what we did with Mechanical Part storage. Like a different ports. You would like to have output and input ports kind of in different orientation or different kind of angles, or what I'm not sure what alternative you're looking for, Anthony. Vehicle parts to storage. Oh, I see. So you mean that you want the input to be in the center, so there is no this little kink in the conveyor belts. You would want to have like a straight. I mean, we possible, but I guess we don't want to have too many different entities and different things. I think mods would be best if somebody want to have a mod that takes this model and just puts the port in the middle and have like alternative. That would be ideal. It just should be fairly easy mod, except you would have to probably change the 3D model to match the ports. So it would take a little bit of work to do that. But I'm not sure if it'd be not easy to do it in game without kind of flooding the menus with a bunch of storages, right? Because then you have to have each storage a couple times with different port orientations, and you can tell me, oh, I want input 1 from the middle but 2 outputs from the sides, and there's so many combinations that you would want at that point. So yeah, I think the little conveyor belt is the next best thing you can do right now. So there's probably no immediate plans to allow that. In ideal world, you would be able to somehow configure the storage to say, oh, I want the ports here, kind of like some kind of dynamic thing. But that's, while technically possible, definitely we don't have any systems in place, especially UI, how that would be handled and the models. So maybe in the future, when maybe there might be a different entity that would benefit even more greatly from dynamic port position, would be possible. Or have all 3, perhaps. I mean, that could be a thing that, have all 3 of them and just you have 3 ports. Maybe the tier 2, if you upgrade it, maybe that could just slap in another port in the middle and then you have an extra port there. That could be another thing. Right, we are exploring the map. New refugees. Location explore. Corn seeds. Oh, that's fantastic. So we can actually start growing corn. And corn can be quite handy. You can even open the cookbook. If I can find corn here. I think I haven't probably produced it, so it's not even here yet. In research. Oh, I haven't researched it. Oh, yes. Maybe I should. Yeah, once I research it, I'm gonna can start making animal feed and start making chickens out of corn. In conjunction to just, feeding people with it. The more variety for food is always good. And I believe corn is a little better than potatoes in terms of yield. So given that we are running out of food, might be interesting to do. And also fertilizer, we just unlocked fertilizer, which if I quickly click on it, fertilizer is made out of compost and water, and compost is made out of a bunch of things. You can compost animal feed, you can compost biomass. So we would definitely need a corn for that, or other things. You can see, we can, I believe settlement also, you can collect biomass from there. So there'll be a good source of our biomass, but it's a little tricky in terms of where to even put this add-on. Settlement is quite surrounded from all sides. Maybe somewhere here would be potential. Easy. Let me see. Battle went fine. We have to go back. We're defeated. Not defeated. We defeated the captain, but we repair. Oh, radar system. Nice. How is our trucks? Oh, there we go. We have tier 2 trucks. Look at that. That's fantastic. So I will go to trade more glass. Definitely. And I will upgrade this excavator. That would be... I'm not sure how many vehicle parts do have. Excavators are quite pricey. Yeah, we need way more. What do we have? Some glass? Yeah, this is just... Maybe I can boost it. Basically double the production rate. And we have plenty of unity to spare now that our health is positive. Maybe Chirasta, no worries. I'll catch you later. Saying that he needs to run. But there's always recordings. Both on Twitch and YouTube have recordings. And as I said, feel free to comment on YouTube and the recording. I will address it either in the comments or next stream, or remind me next stream to address certain things that I missed. The coal situation is... I don't like it. See, so we upgraded the depot and a bigger ship showed up. That's a feature. Not a new feature. It's an old feature. But now I can just take... maybe it's tier 2. I'll probably keep tier 1. Its construction parts 3 are very expensive. This is loose module. And how will be the best thing to make another bridge, or we're just gonna kind of like connect it like this? I think that's a way. Let's use Unity. Repair the trucks, save the diesel. Yeah, so this will hopefully help coal to be less of a problem. I think our sour water is working just fine. What is the limiting factor? Oh no, it's not working just fine. It's working terribly. Oh, sulfur filled up. Oh no. What to do with sulfur? Good thing I checked. You can just burn it. Making acid would be nice. Because we can use that for copper, right? Oh yeah. Is that true? It's gonna be here, right? Oh yeah. I believe that saves some water as well, because from 30 water you make 36 acid. And then it uses the same amount. So it does save on water. Okay. Let's use it. Mixer. This is another great idea. I wish I could clear it up here a little bit. Yeah, I can use these guys for this. But for now, given that we are bottlenecked, can I just build another storage? I'll just do that real quick. Just to unblock the refinery. Just to unplug everything, and in the meantime, refugees, I think I'll stop the beacon. I've also upgraded everything to tier 2 settlement, so that we have maximum unity gain and maximum amount of people. I'm not even sure where to put the next one. I think I need to remove this farm for that. This even will clip into the power plant here. That was not a great planning on my side. Maybe here? Yeah. Well, we have to do something about it eventually. Now, let's focus. Tree harvester. So, that's another problem, by the way, that our trees are kind of running out. I'm not sure how far we can get this. But if you look at the trees, there's just this little island left. So, I mean, I can designate that for cutting. But once this runs out, that's it. We're out of trees. And we need trees for construction parts, by the way. We still need them right here. So while waiting on this to be flattened out and hopefully not collapse, these pipes will collapse. Well, that's I'll deal with it once it collapses. It's gonna let me know. Hopefully, we need to make tree planting. I believe. I wanted to keep this area for the farm. There was a nice farm spot here, I believe. Yeah. Where can we put the trees? Maybe all this kind of area around, which is, or maybe this area. Yeah, it's not that clear where to, or maybe dig the connection here. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what will be the best for trees. But I think it needs to be solved as soon as possible. I'm gonna make a forestry tower. For now, I'm gonna put it here. I need to make a tree planter. Let's do that. Tailor everything. Tree planter. I will designate. I'll remove those mining designations and I'll place tree designations. Keep in mind that trees can be planted on uneven terrain and to some degree, of course, not too crazy. So I will do this. And the slight issue with trees is that you need to have saplings. Plant them. No, trucks are going this way. Interesting. Little shortcut. Close. So I can designate this whole area for tree growing. Trees needs quite a bit of area, by the way. This is not like I'm trying to make a new empire on tree growing. Trees take a while to grow, especially on the highest difficulty Admiral. It takes a while to grow trees. And it's kind of realistic, right? Trees take a while to grow. Oop, I can't even make it big enough for this tower. Need to make another tower probably. A tree planter. And probably we need the irrigated farm here for the samplings. So here I'm gonna make saplings and maybe manure. I don't think I need that many saplings. Well, I'll change it later for food if I need less saplings. I'll quick deliver this. I think I want some water. How's our water doing? Not too good. Maybe like, maybe some water catchers, just to kind of help it not dry out. 1, 2, 3. Right. that. Water here, water here. Oop, that was not right. They're all saying that Dubai is used to use drones to fire seeds and plant trees. So basically what I'm hearing is you want to have drones in Captain of Industry so you can plant trees more efficiently. Is that a feature request? Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, let's go deliver. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing wood actually. Oh, that's scary. Yeah, having some kind of a path through those mountains would be also handy, huh? At least here. I can see I planned this, which is reasonable. Oh yeah, once this is done, it's gonna be open, so I'll wait for it. All right. Oh, this guy's got stuck. Oh, there's the pipe. Oh yeah, the excavators and pipes don't really play well together. I might need to reroute the pipes and everything. Reroute the pipes. Okay, it's kind of going because it's the same pipe. I get it. That's all right. And then this pipe can go away. This pipe can be constructed. And then another pipe. Hopefully this guy will get unblocked soon. And here they cannot reach. I think I can reroute this pipe as well. Maybe this way. And where is it supposed to go? Over there. Maybe a little crazy, but I think it's gonna be fine. Like that. What happened here? Okay, a loop. I believe now this one can be destroyed, hopefully. Now this whole area should be accessible to excavators. So food supply, okay. You might want to start collecting the biomass for fertilizer. Compost. I wish I could reconnect the water from somewhere to other direction, or maybe from other side. Sure would be the best. Biofuel. Anyhow, so we should be growing saplings, which currently is happening. I think it'd be good to have a storage of them somewhere. Where is our tree planter? He's missing saplings. I think it'd be good to have a storage The saplings somewhere around. Do not block too many trees. Yeah. Saplings are growing. It's going to take some time to let them grow. Guess you're saying I forgot about food? I haven't. It's running out, I know. And we're running out of fuel? No, maybe just the station is not keeping up with demands. They put more trucks. I think it's gonna figure it out itself. Oh, here we need more nations. Low food supply. I just remove it, so might need another tower for the rest of the, maybe like somewhere here. Can kind of capture the rest of the area. That. I need another planter for that. Replanter. Deliver everything. Maybe I could have built a storage somewhere in between those two, huh? So they don't need to both go far away. I'll do that. I'll build it somewhere in the middle. Build it here. Can I? Oh yeah, I can. Yep. This is gonna be 3 saplings. I believe they just... Oh, I think the tree guy went to refill from the farm directly. Yes. All right. Then I want to assign second planter. They just got built here. I'll probably put it on 80% for now because I don't want to wait full 24 years. I think 18 years would be plenty. Our sulfur is again a problem, so I really want to build a mixer for the acid as soon as possible. It's, oh my gosh, where does it put planning mode? If I select the recipe, it'll be easier to see. Yes, so water comes from here. Sulfur will come from here, and acid will be right here. If I just make the sulfur acid storage here. Water come from the storage, the best. And then sulfur, I'm just gonna make another storage for sulfur, I believe. The easiest. I'll block. Am I gonna block everyone there? Hopefully not as bad. So you're gonna need sulfur. Oh, not quartz. Sulfur. Import. Now I'm gonna Unity build this. And then once things are going, I'll connect the asset right here and right here. I can plan on that. Be right here and right here. And I'm gonna just destroy this, and I'm in planning mode, which is slightly dangerous. Build these. Right. We just need to wait for sulfur. I think it's already coming. Wish they could come this way, huh? Oh, this pipe is gonna collapse. Well, I'm gonna build it. Alternative route. Just before it can collapse. Right. If I made this conveyor belt higher, all those trucks with sulfur could go above. They would make more sense. It's gonna be a little awkward here, not enough space. You can just do a little dance. You just block the entire bridge for this. Well, huge problem. But now trucks, I believe, can go underneath. Oh no, they can't. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, let's do it again. How about now? Yes, that's acceptable. All right, we are nearly out of food. So I'll switch this one to also grow me some, some potatoes maybe. And the last, do I have edit for food saver? I do. I think I'm gonna do farming boost. Just for now. It'll be handy. Can I build another farm here? Unlikely. Yeah, there's no way. I'm gonna keep grading excavators. I believe we have... Oh, these guys are making great progress now that they are upgraded. They even finished this already. Look at that. So I need to continue with... What was the plan anyway? The plan was go up. I believe I wanted to go a little bit more in. Then, yeah, this is not a great... Or I can do this trick where I can be ramped kind of sideways. I'm gonna go making ramp this. Is this matching? Probably. The sideways ramp trick. It's really steep hill. I probably actually don't want to dump anything. I'm making this with... I should use just mining designations. Mistake to use the leveling designations. Just mining. I don't want to be dumping here anything. Would be not very useful. Oh my god, this is really high. Maybe something like this. We'll see how that goes. Need to have a mine tower. I believe I need to have mine tower both on these dumping and these mining guys. Otherwise they're not gonna listen to me. That's also really a little tricky here. Don't have the mine tower on both. I might need to have a second mine tower just for dumping, I believe. Let me try to do that quickly. Yes. So the issue when you separate it, when you do this, I believe they will try to sort this. They're no longer going to be dumping this without sorting. However, I think I can assign export to here, and this one will be the dumping area. So let's see if this setup works for the dumping. I hope it does. This little big boy. Gonna. Oh, okay, you dumping here? Okay, sure. Oh, I think they are having an infinite loop of dumping and mining here. That's not good. There's sometimes a problem with those leveling designations that you can make a little infinite mining dumping loop. But I think, yeah, they went there. Alright, so we are planting some trees here. Planting trees except there's no diesel. Add more trucks to this fuel station. Okay, so the food problem is a problem. The solution is to make fertilizer, I think. And to make fertilizer, I can just redirect this pipe to be somewhere else. I can make the bridge right here. I can make the pipe to go right here. You need to build this and that. Now I can build biomass. Still even reduce the amount of trash we're producing, I believe. Nice. Always good to have less trash. Can I store the biomass? I believe I can. Alright, so for biomass, I can burn it, or I can make it compost in a mixer. So I'll build a mixer right away, right here. Put planning mode on real quick. biomass into compost. What does that look like? Okay, so the compost coming out here. Which will be the easier. Maybe have it here. So I can make more if I need to. I will make storage for biomass. So can I squeeze one more here if I need to? How much is this producing? 12. Not that much. We'll see how much this generates. Which for biomass and then fertilizer. It's making this from water, which it'll be it's convenient to put it somewhere here, right? Instead of biomass, it's going to be fertilizer. Oh, the water's on the other side. Like that. I don't want to block the trucks again. That's not ideal position. So I wonder if I put it on the other side or what's the best play here. I could use one mixture with 2 recipes, that's right. The question is whether the throughput going to be enough, because this is a fairly slow process. Yeah, you could burn it to save on coal. I just feel that I need food right now, and more coal is not going to give me more food. And I'm very limited. I cannot build another farm. I have no space for that. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that I can use one mixer for both. Let's just do it now to make it simple. To make it simple for now. Make a tier 1 pipe right here. And fertilizer gonna be the output of it. Maybe I can just build 2 to kind of see how it looks like in the future. It's like this. Would have to have a something like this. Oh, let's go. And then I have fertilizer. Storage for fertilizer. Right here. Why are these trucks trying to get here? Don't get here. Import, I guess they're trying to import something. Let's just build everything. And the fertilizer, well, I blocked conveniently all the ports. I believe I didn't even want to irrigate this farm in the future. I was like, hey, this is like a temporary farm, but turns out it's not as temporary as I thought. I don't think allowed to not have it. So I will actually destroy this and build it 1 tile over, hopefully. So that I can not only connect the water, but also connect the fertilizer. which is gonna be from here. And then water gonna come right up. Definitely build this. So now I need to set up the fertility target to 100%. So fertilizer is going to be used actually. Oh yeah, I had to pipe the biomass back to the input, huh? I haven't thought about that one. Oh yeah. I think I need to. There's not enough space for. Is it? For one recipe. Maybe I can do this. Little trick to have more buffer space. Let's see if that's gonna work. Because it needs 12 fertilizer. I have 16, right? I'm currently actually not sure if we support the automatic input to output conversion. I think we don't. But we might. I'm not sure actually. Let me see if this is gonna work. Probably not. I might need to have a loop back to itself kind of thing. Yeah, I think I need to loop back to itself. That's all right. We just gonna do that. No, not a big deal. Oh, this whole thing did not have to be destroyed actually. It's alright, it's gonna look like this. Sometimes even I forget which features and things we do or do not have. It would be nice to have, I agree, but I believe it's actually not that simple code-wise to support all that. So you just have to make a loop, which is not that big of a deal. But I agree it would be interesting to support that. And the fertilizer can go out here. Let's do one for now. I think it's gonna be fine. I need another storage for the fertilizer. Yeah, control delete with Unity on transports is definitely something we could add. There's so many options, by the way, so many cases. If you're deleting using the tool, deleting using the button, and so you have to consider all those cases. So yeah, control, destroy on transport. I think you want perhaps even control shift. If you hold shift, you want to destroy the whole transport. That'd be also nice. But yeah, I also need definitely this one to be first. Yes, now it's working properly. I also need to buy more glass. So which... Oh, excavators. This coal is not a good spot to be in regarding the coal situation. Coal is running out very quickly. Oh, I see. So yeah, you want the control shift on transport. So if you want to destroy the whole transport, shift, and you also want to hold control. Yeah, I see. That's probably a case that we forgot to put it in. It's not that we didn't want to. It's just, I guess, you know, we didn't put. I'll try to remember this combination. It shouldn't be that hard to add in. It's just I need to find the case and make sure that when shift is held and control is held, it automatically activates the Unity destruction. If there are more cases missing like this, please let me know. This is not hard to fix, but we just need to remember and do it. And if it's a little tricky, then I'll let you know that, hey, sorry, this is a little tricky, but I don't think, this doesn't seem like this to be that tricky. This needs to be done. All right, so do we have our first fertilizer coming to the farm? Yes. First fertilizer is in. So I think this will help us a lot because first of all, this farm is now irrigated. So it doesn't have to have the manure. It can have, I can maybe make corn even. Corn is very water hungry, but it yields a lot. So let me do corn. I'm gonna have to dedicate something for corn. Oop, actually. Or did I destroy all my potatoes? Hopefully not. Maybe veggies actually. Leave potatoes where they were. And have corn here. This farm is going to be our corn farm. And fertilizer will help a lot with the yields. Fertilizer has to be piped in, by the way. I think trucks will not deliver it. Which, given that fertilizer is right here, and given that farms are right here, is not a terrible spot for its production. I'll actually pause this pipe now and let everything go to this farm. Fertilize it 100%. Or what would be the play here? Maybe just grab this one, go back underneath the bridge, just go up. It's more efficient to fertilize more fields with less to the lower amount than one field to higher amount, because the discrepancy between equilibrium and the value you fertilize to is actually there's decay, natural decay, so it'll go down naturally. It's better to kind of distribute the fertilizer to multiple fields and fertilize all of them a little bit than to fertilize one field a lot. So that's why I'm trying to kind of distribute this instead of just using this for all the one field, because I think we cannot produce more than what one field needs. But I just want to distribute this better. Oh, our first corn. Look at that. Just growing. Fertilized corn. GMO maybe we can in future add. You can increase the yields. Oh, be cool. Put this. I'll put target to 90, really, or 80 even. To a little bit. The equilibrium is now 65 on those farms. So fertilizing it to 80 would be, I think, sufficient boost. Oh yeah, this doesn't work. Thanks, yeah, I saw it. All right. The good thing I saw it because the pipe didn't turn green. It was gray. I was like, oh, the pipe is gray, so it mustn't be flowing, right? Like this one, for example. That's actually a nice quick debugging tool for pipes these days. Oh, these guys, oh my god. Seriously? They really want to dig from here? That's not what I wanted. I want them to dump there. Now they go all the way around. Well, they outplayed me. Okay, so I just need to do this. Hopefully they're gonna figure it out. Hey guys, I'm back. I haven't even noticed they made a strip. It's gonna take like a year or something to go around. Oh no, this was the dumping one. The mining one. All right. Right, so these guys are missing. What are you missing? You are missing saplings. But do you have full storage of saplings here? Maybe I had to assign it? Currently not sure why would they not. Yeah, this is definitely not what I want. Maybe import from here? Oh. I'm not sure why they're not taking it up. Maybe they can reach it? They should. Yeah, they can. I wonder if the import designation somehow making them not want it. Yeah, interesting. So because it was being imported, they didn't want to use it. So I wonder how to go around that. So I still want to import it. But I don't want, I want them to be also using it. But if I do this, it's not gonna work. Interesting. I'm actually not sure. I'm actually not sure what's the right call. I'm not sure if you guys, any of you guys know what's the right setup here. I'm not entirely sure. I guess I was never importing before saplings to the storage. Because this map is so strange, I wanted to kind of save them the trip. Yeah, I can make another box, right? But I think it's not gonna fit in here, right? It was I was trying to save space, I was trying to be smart. And that was not... Yeah, you put two storages, right? One import, one export, and it's gonna work. Guess, is there no space here, really? Would be the best. Can I just like mine a little bit of a flat ground here, just for the storage? Like that. Oh no, this is way too low. Is this a dumb idea? I think it's pretty dumb, but they might not even be able to. Something like that. But let's try that. Let's see what happens. I'll use this. These guys are even idle. Let's try to do this and see what happens. Yeah, I had my digging team here. They're still going around, by the way. Where are they? Oh my gosh, yeah, right here. These excavators, like, they use the whole tank, maybe even more, just to go around the entire island. Oh, by the way, it reminds me, when I was in pre-stream, I was looking at this. Did I say, yeah, I was thinking, how about I make a ramp here? Just quit this whole going around this little loop. That could save quite a bit of trip, because coal from here is being transported here. Now it's the sulfur, which by the way is full again. I haven't even checked the acid thing. Oh, I didn't enable the recipe. Good job. Probably want to even disable that. Yeah, let me fix up. I'll leave this for. What's up with the acid here? Oh yeah, this needs to first empty the water from there. Oh yeah, I'll have that. Yeah, I need to burn sulfur probably or something. This is doesn't work. So with sulfur, oh no, not this, sorry. sulfur, I need to... I think it's a burner, right? That gets rid of it, yeah. But I want to rid of it only the excess, so I would probably want to have a prioritized splitter right here. Yeah, let's do that. Try this. The storage a little bit further away. Priority here. Even move it even more probably. Some priority. Even one planning mode probably. And burner solid. Oop. Nope. Oh, it works right here. Is that frowned upon? What do you guys think? This is not gonna connect, right? Anyway, I need one transport. I'm just gonna build it here. Alright. Oh, this is wrong conveyor belt, right? Need this one. Yes. So here I'm gonna have priority to the storage. Oh, but this actually makes the storage trucks cannot reach it, can they? Good question. Would be interesting to know if trucks can reach the storage, because it's a little bit out of diesel. Yeah, out of diesel because the sulfur was stuck. This was the whole reason why the whole diesel was stuck. So let's see if we can... We can do research, by the way. Let me just put some random captain's office, generator, paper, more vehicles. The research eventually. I probably don't want to import. I really want to know if these guys can reach the storage. Oh, we'll see. If not, they're gonna notify that it's unreachable, and then I have to... Or I can even move this burner just to make sure. It's 100% good. I can do this, right? Gonna be... This is priority, this is not priority. Alright, so we have our fuel. Very nice. Do I have warnings on these? I should set up alerts, right? I should set up when this one is less than 25% empty. Yeah. So I get an early warning next time, not when everything is already gone. I could boost everything here. I'm not sure, probably pipes will not keep up with something. Sour water will also have to be boosted. Sure. That's gonna help me. Yeah, because I destroyed the storages with sulfur, so now I have full shipyard of sulfur. So they're bringing it everywhere. I can just keep exploring with the ship in the meantime. Yeah, this is working double time. It's always interesting to kind of click on the graph and see the last 100 years. Like, we've been 2 years with zero production of diesel. That's not good. So hopefully now we're gonna recover quickly. Yeah, citizens love the sulfur here. It's a great smell, especially when you burn it. That's where it is. Our pollution, air pollution is now becoming a bigger issue because we are burning all kinds of stuff. We are burning ammonia, burning sulfur. Let's look at these. Low electronics, low diesel. Water source running out. Oh, that's also fantastic. That's I'll leave that problem for the next stream. Getting more water is not simple. I wanted to fix, yeah, those excavators. You guys, how about you? What else I need to be flattening out? They can keep working on this, I think. Maybe they can work on this ramp then. I'll get back to it. So here, was that enough? Oh yes, it was totally enough. So now here we can do import like this, and then this one doesn't have anything, which means the tree harvesters, tree planters rather, will go and grab it. I think they went to the farm. Yeah. So now hopefully the trees will work like that. We have corn. We have stacker. Our food is actually recovering. I think this farm and fertilizer play was... Oh no, these guys are pretty... No, okay, they are. They're dead. Yep. Yeah, the fertilizer was a good save, I think. Without the fertilizer and this extra irrigated farm, we would be in big trouble. We have growing amount of people. It's fertilizer with self-feeding mixer. Pretty good, and it can keep up actually quite nice with the amount of biomass. And I think we can squeeze one here barely somehow, maybe with some extra, or maybe on the other side, some extra tweaks. So it's going to be a good feature when the amount of biomass is increasing. And also this reduces amount of trash. Currently I'm burning the trash because it causes less pollution than just dumping into the terrain. However, dumping gives you extra material to work with, so it's yeah, depends. All right, so we are slowly recovering from the fuel crisis. Slowly. Sulfur is not even keeping up burning because we have so much of it. I'll do a little trick. I will empty this with Unity just to ship it to my shipyard and do not import back here. So hopefully this will be processing the sour water fast enough. What else can we do? Oh, right. If you right click it, you can. Yeah, I wanted to actually go to the recipe book. Do sulfur. I can just mix it with limestone to make slag. That's not a good way to get rid of it. The mixer. To do that. I have really big access to avoid the pollution basically, but I think I'll do that only when the pollution starts becoming a problem. The pollution currently is just fine. It's slowly recovering. I think I want to go back to our business of upgrading the trucks. So, how is iron ore doing? Iron ore is great. Limestone is not that great because they are finished here. Let's keep digging. Keep digging here. And I believe... Oh, this guy's out of gas. This is not even connected yet. Oh no. Does the car has to go all the way around to get it? That's unfortunate. I think the tanker has to go all the way around the island to get to it. Oh jeez. Well, it's a little bit... some things are not working as intended, but hopefully it's going to figure it out itself. So diesel, low water supply, low copper. We have low copper there, but we have plenty of copper here. I wonder if I can put a little bit of a little import window here. So we can kind of get copper from here to there only when needed. Only when it's low, basically. And I'll just try replacing some, maybe this screw, this excavator. Can be the big one, the truck as well. Because we need to... Oh, thanks for reminding me with the edicts. I will... Can I remove farming boost? I'll try it. It'll see what it does. Fuel saver, I think that would be a good idea. Is fuel saver... Daryl is asking, is fuel saver edict more efficient use of Unity than boosting desalination in sour water? So distillation in sour water. Good question. Probably... Well, it depends. This will double the amount of diesel I'm producing if everything goes well, which going all right. I think if you really need diesel quickly, this will help you recover faster. Long term, well, if you don't care about crude oil, sure, you can keep boosting this for double production. But then you run out of crude oil on the world map twice as fast. If you have unlimited crude oil, for example, if you play on easier difficulty when this is unlimited, then I think boosting this might be... It just doubles the production, right? But the edict is only doing 15%. This will definitely be more powerful. But in my case, I want to save the fuel, not waste it. So in my case, I'll do the fuel consumption reducer. And also, this is not working fully at 200% because I think, yeah, I'll unboost it for now. Because I didn't design this to handle double the throughput because all those pipes and I think this excess burner is not keeping up with burning the materials, which I should also do something about that. I could be... Oh, I need... what do I need? I cannot use it now. I would need more research to process these further. I think burning it to power is great. Save some coal. Yeah, Edict's 1 unity boost was 1.25 unity, but the boost doubles the production. Edict lowers consumption by 15%. So it's a total different ballpark of production. So if this was set up to properly handle double the throughput, I think boost is very efficient. But again, you don't need to care about the crude oil, which I do care about crude oil. We are bringing lots of coal in. I'm happy about. Right now we are trading 251 cement for 1,000 coal. We just need more limestone. We have a lot of limestone. We just this excavator did not a great job of moving in here. I think I wanna just go back. This is ridiculous. This was not a great thing that what he did. I'm just gonna maybe like this. I believe once this is reached, we might be able to... That's enough. Alright. Let's keep exploring on the world map. Matt is asking why you can't store chips. Do you mean the products like the during like the products in the middle before you actually finish making the chips? Like the stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Yeah, they can be stored because they're just intermediate products that you're supposed to process them right away. I'm not sure exactly what would be the benefit of storing them. Why do you want to store them? Do you have any setup in mind where storing them would be somehow beneficial? Do you just want to kind of buffer it up so that if you have like a missing one ingredient, then you would be making kind of just storage of the previous ones, or what's the best thing? We are very far away from microchips, by the way. If anyone is wondering what microchips are, oh yeah, they are super far. Microchips are right here. Oh, not even here. This is the basic computing. Here, microchip production. So there's a bunch of those intermediate products that you need to do. And all those intermediate microchip stages are not storable anywhere. You just have to leave them on conveyor belts. Only the end product, the microchip, then you can store that. Oh, oil rig. That's fantastic. I will repair it just because why not? I think that would be great. I have the construction parts. I have no wood. It's scary. I will check on the wood planting. Yes, now they're properly loading in the samples. Saplings, I meant to say. And I can designate... Did I designate it here? Maybe just... Keep designating. Oop, much. It would be also good to remove all those rocks and bushes because they prevent trees from being planted. Spend some unity on that. Worth it. Right. Another settlement. Look at that. We have more things to loan, more contracts. Oh, this is the crude oil settlement. There's 4 contracts, depending on what you're willing to trade for crude oil. If you really need to do crude oil now, we could do vehicle parts too, but that's really expensive. I would say at this point this is not worth it for me because I can't even make glass, which I have to keep trading for. It's quite expensive. So later in the game, when you really need the crude oil, I mean, actually when your oil rigs run out, because they have finite reserves, then you have to actually bite the bullet and just decide what do you want to trade with. I think probably gold is the easiest, if you have enough gold supply on the island. But it's also, yeah, if you don't have enough gold, then it's gonna be tricky. Yeah, it depends. Consumer electronics might be interesting because it's actually quite low amount, but they take a lot to make actually. Maybe vehicle parts too actually isn't that bad of a deal. Just to, you know, bunch of raw resources for a lot of oil. Yep. I'm also thinking that this conveyor belt that's bringing all the coal from here is probably not good enough, not fast enough. I will upgrade it. The sour water emergency pipe can be probably destroyed as well. Yeah, other than that, I think we survived the crisis of food and diesel. And then trees are starting to grow, which is nice to see. Once these trees are all cut, this excavator really wants to go from the other side. He's really stubborn for some reason. Not sure what to say. Not sure what to say other than... Oops, wrong key, sorry. I wanted to press F key. Let's connect it, please. Make a connection. Be really nice. You can just connect this and be done with it. Keep upgrading, actually. I think this excavator waiting for upgrade? Yes. No, it's already upgraded, sorry. Oh yeah, this is a big boy. This one, oh, it's waiting to upgrade as well. Let's look at these guys. They're all without fuel. I think we are not having enough fuel trucks. Let's add on more fuel trucks. Yeah, it's going to probably take a while to kind of totally recover from the diesel. It might not even be enough production to sustain this factory, because as we grow, diesel consumption goes up. And eventually, it's going to be greater than consumption. So, totally possible that we are already consuming more than producing. We'll look at the production. Yeah, the production is slightly higher than the consumption for now. That also could be because we aren't producing enough. I'll see, I'll monitor this. The water source, yeah. It's gonna take a while. Every rain they're gonna recover a little bit. But I think over time it's gonna go slowly down and down. And we need to do better water recovery. For example, here the sour water helped a lot with water recovery. All those cooling towers help with water recovery and make them use even more. We can build more water towers, or if you finally finish this land bridge, then we can start pumping water from here. Would be the best. We have a long way to go. Yeah. Matt was saying that he wanted to stock up on the microchips because he doesn't have enough power to produce everything at the same time. You mean computing power? I assume so. Well, I think the trick is, Matt, to use this one machine and kind of like loop it through and use lots of priorities or some priorities to just use one machine to produce everything. All stages you can do that. You don't need to have like 9 machines in a row. You can have one machine in a row or even 3 machines in a row if you do it smartly to produce that. And I think that would avoid need of storing. If you really, really want to store them, you can make a bunch of conveyor belts, you know, kind of like little long conveyor belt to just store it on that. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, but the game allows it, so might as well do that. But I think you don't need to actually have so many machines. Yeah, I don't have enough wood for more ring catchers. That's right. That's an interesting problem to have. I really want these guys to connect this up. This excavator just misbehaving, going all the way around the island, right, to mine it. Yeah, sometimes this it's kind of tricky to find because finding of the mining designation is not aware of the terrain, so it kind of finds the closest one based on closest one from the tower, based on the excavator position and stuff like that. And sometimes it happens to need to go around, which in this particular case, because it's such a big difference going one way or the other, it's causing issues. Not an easy fix, honestly, because you can't run pathfinding to decide where to start mining. I mean, you could, but it would be expensive. So maybe we should somehow figure it out how to weigh in the actual path distance to the excavator to avoid this issue. Interesting issue to solve. It's probably a niche issue. Not too many players are having this issue. But when you have this issue, as you can see, it's pretty frustrating to deal with. So maybe we can find some good way of solving this. The wood is at 0. Literally 0 wood on island. Construction parts 1 are dried up. Fortunately 2 and 3 is still in good shape. Captain Office 2. By the way, not sure if you're aware, our Captain Office, do you know where it is? I haven't seen our Captain's Office. I was using F5 shortcut to open it up. But if someone remembers from our previous, was it the first or second stream ever? We built it up. Yeah, it's right here in the crater. This is our home, Captain's home. A beautiful crater. I'm not sure how Captain goes home. Well, I guess he needs to be a good climber. Climbing gear to go home to the office. But then when you are here, you know, nobody's bothering you. Fully protected from all the issues. And Mr. Sleep is saying that he sits on 4.2 million units of diesel. It would be great if you could help me, lend me some. Maybe some kind of a offline multiplayer, kind of like send me the save file, I'll drain it from diesel and I'll send it to you back. That'd be cool. Yeah, trading with real players would be certainly something that add a lot. But multiplayer in any form is really complex, so you have to wait for that. We have other features which are more pressing, more easier to implement. Multiplayer is the hardest of all features you could think of. Fortunately, maybe eventually, yeah. I'm not saying we're not gonna do it. I'm just saying it's really hard. So we have to make sure that we have other things figured out before that. Fixing designations here. A lot of coal. I think the priority here is not exactly right. I believe trucks are picking up coal from here instead of here. I wonder to check. Let me stay here for a while and see from where the trucks will pick up coal. If they're gonna pick it up. Maybe from here actually. Oh yeah, they're picking up from here as well. I think so. This one only is taking from the last one, not the first two. Little unbalanced. Be the best way around this. Make another box for coal here. Maybe here. Let's see where they're going with it. Yeah, they're picking it up. I could do a little bit of this, like let them empty it out. only worry is that they're gonna be putting it here, so maybe I can disable import for these storages. Disable import here, disable import here. Oop. What is export? I'm sorry. Export you can, oh, what you can do, import you can't do. Import off, import off. We can't put coal in those storages. I don't think you can import it here either. I don't want them to be kind of like going between these two storages. I think now they should be picking it up here as well. All right. I have plenty of vehicle parts too. I'm really not keeping up with the upgrades. I really can really go start upgrading those excavators. Maybe one here, here. Do one of each, maybe copper, one here. Coal, perhaps even. Yeah. Let's get all that. Create some more glass. Lower the map a little more. Wait. Actually, if we want to deliver, I forgot to deliver this. Can I do it still? Let's see. Jared's asking whether immigrants will bring diesel at this stage. I think they will, yeah. They will keep bringing a little bit. I mean, they're bringing like 40 or 30 diesel. Probably at this stage, that amount of diesel is totally negligible in terms of production rates. And also given the time, if I unpause this, they're coming every 19 months. So the amount of diesel they're bringing in is not gonna save or break much at this point. At the very beginning of the game, it's amazing, right? It's like, I don't know, multiple months worth of consumption for diesel. But at this stage, unfortunately, it's pretty weak. For the 1 unity you're spending, that's pretty expensive, right? It was 1 unity. It's basically extra edict as you're running. So probably not worth it just for the diesel. I mean, it's for people, right? If you need people and you have nowhere else to get them, that's the way to get them. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that would be probably a good way to end today's stream. I think I don't have any pressing things right now. I think everything's working just fine. The coal is a little questionable, but we still can go deeper if need be. We need to make another row of wall and go one layer deeper. And the worst case scenario, just dig into this mountain, and move the collapse somewhere else because it's gonna all collapse. That would be the thing. But I think I would hope that before this is needed to be addressed, this bridge is gonna be finished. I was hoping they could do a little more, but I think we get a little problem with the excavators going back and forth, so there was not very efficient mining here. But they are nearly done with this ramp. And so once this ramp is done, I will just designate mining somewhere along the coast so they can quickly just mine and dump this ramp. I'm pretty sure during the next episode they will finish building this, and then all the resource issues are hopefully solved because there's so many resources here. There's coal here, there's crude oil here. However, the travel distance is going to be crazy. So we need to think about how to make it more efficient. Maybe make another diesel refinery over there to not need to carry everything so far, or make some crazy long pipes. Also an option. Maybe I can widen this thing to have a space for pipes. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks again for joining in. Thanks for the questions. If you have more questions or watching the recording, please give me the comments. I'll take a look at them. And yeah, see you next time. Bye. Bye, everyone.